friend. It's called Magnastop. I have a problem with my bar here. It's a cheater bar. It's a cheater bar that's actually in the back it's bent. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this new one that came out. But this is the cheater bar I have. As you can see, somebody bent it really bad. Nothing can get it out. It's pretty well rusted in there. It's banged. It has to get out because I can go back another hole when you need it all the way back when it comes to sliding axles back to a loading dock. But this here is really neat. It's eye-catching. I'm really concerned about how big the hole is. But let me go ahead and open this up. So this is it right here. It seems to be pretty neat towards the trailer axle. So when it slams, it looks like it goes and uses this here. That's all it does. Pretty neat idea. And then in the front, of course, but it shows towards trailer axle. So if this was in the front, I'll put it up just like this. That's neat. Because it's towards it, if I need to slide this back, here's the hole that slides back to. If I need to slide it back 1, 2, 3 holes, I'd lock it right here. And this magnet right here is holding it right to the metal. But when you're done, as you can see, for the trailer, so you have to remove it, and I'll put this in this side box. It does pick up all the metal, but you can see how nice that is. I'm really sold on it. Very, very happy about it. And we'll see, because the other ones you have to use 2, and this is a big pin for the wall bashes. And that's it, yeah. Magnastop, save time. I just want to let you know I got this at Iowa 80. And it's really nice that you don't need any spotters. It's really helped you slide anything. It looks like that's the hole. The brake danger is smaller. And I was really concerned about it because wall bashes are huge. You can see these holes are really big. So with this, if I need to slide it, because it's right here, I need to slide it 1 hole, I just lock it right here. Then it'll stop right there. When I'm done, I'll pull it away and put it in the box, side box. But this is my upgrade for the cheater bar. Main thing is don't forget about it. If you be bouncing around in the road, end up in these tires. I got brand new tires, all ready for the summer. A lot of people do it in the fall versus in the spring, but we'll see how that works out. Got some good drives too. But I'm really concerned about the wall bash sticker on the back. See, I got good drives. Got some meat. You see, I got chains all winter, and then this will take me through the summer. It's so hot, you'll see the other tires going off. With the other drivers, when they decide to do it in the fall instead of the spring, well, it's just separate. So I like this idea. I hope you guys like it. Magnastop. Alright, I gotta slide my axles here. It's a good time to tell you about this magnet stopper. When you first do it, you have to pull your trailer brakes. When you do that, all the air in the tank that's between these 2 axles is used to supply to pull these pins in. This is the air tank right here. That supplies enough. And it pulls these pins out in. It's actually 2 airbags that pull 2 separate pins before. I have to slide it back 2 holes. I'm 600 pounds of overweight on the trailer. When you have the first hole here, when it stops, you go 1 and then 2. That's 2 holes back. This here says towards the trailer axle, so that'll be upside down this way. That's how this is done. Then then it'll stop there. But you can see how this Magnastopper is replacing the cheater bar, as they call it. Mine is bent, as you can see. Somebody slammed it really bad. That's damaged. This is replacing the cheater bar. It's called a Magnastop. By doing that, then I'll go ahead and slide the trailer forward, and it'll go right back to those stops. The limit on that is 34,000 pounds. So when I do that, I keep the door open, I look at the ground, using that to measure how far you're sliding. By keeping the door open, you hear the pins unlatch and they sink in. Seeing how it bounced like that, I wanted to go back to make sure everything's fine. Looks like I just have to hold it back one more hole here. And you see the pins are already in. Trailer, the more you have to walk back and forth, just like sweeping the inside of the trailer. Start realizing how much you walk in this job. Make sure it's not a nail. Alright, let's see how that worked out. It's going back 2 holes. As you can see the stopper, we'll see how that works. It's pretty neat. And then it looks like when you're done, you would go ahead and you can push the trailer brakes, and that would automatically push this back in. Or you can, as I was bringing these pins in, as you can see, and then I'll back up, and the pins will go back in the hole, and there's 2 on each side. That locks this box to the rail, and that way you see that all this here is hooked up to the box. It's separate from the trailer, and that will be everything to do with your ABS and your brake system when it comes to air and pushing on the brake pedal, all that's through these lines. But that's it, I'll go, this will be full going back. As you can see, everything's a little backwards, but you take some time and realize every hole is 400 pounds on a trailer. And you'll see in the tractor, if you have a 5th wheel slider, that's 250 pounds every notch, they call it. Done, you put push in your trailer brakes, and that's supplying the air to the back. And when you're done doing that, you want to look and make sure the pins are in. As you can see, they're in both sides, and they're out all the way. And sorry, I said in and be out. And the Magnastop, as you can see, that really helps on the way that you want to look and make sure the pins are out. If you don't do it, the police officers will when they check, and they do a walk around. They'll be looking to make sure all this is done. I got brand new tires. It looks real good. And other than that, everything's looking good. Right now I'm waiting for the dock locks to come out. Once the dock locks come out, then you have actually a gauge on the back. Many trailers have them now, but many don't know how it works. There's the dock locks here. This right here, if they are locked in, you can see how it sways in. It's got this pin here. It's an air kind of bag here. Keeps it away or sucks in. The spring will suck it in. And that locks the axle. But doing that, you have bad readings. And I'll show you. This is the gauge itself. And I'm right about, should be about 34,000. As you can see, it's pretty accurate once the dock locks go out. Anybody says it isn't, it's because they don't understand that mistake. It's actually in the directions, but you see it's all right here. when you spend time and see the mistakes, you're usually doing it in a quick hurry, and you have steps on everything. Once you get done with that step, then you can use this as a good accurate one. You'll save about $11 to $12 on cat scales if you can just understand that. Once you know that you're under gross, then you can really regulate everything just by scale and axle weights just on your rear tandems. 34, 34, 12. Alright, back on the road and get this butter back to Wisconsin.